and it's awesome to be here with you, Ed.
Yep, well, we're in the shadow of the Royal Liver building here on Liverpool's waterfront, and we have our next driver ready to go. Let's see, I think this should be Matt Carter.
No, Joaquim Vargaard.
Oh, it's the Vargaard,
This is Joaquim Vargaard. Okay. As Joaquim Vargaard will be coming out of the tunnel with the loud, this vehicle is super loud. He was struggling a little bit in practice, just getting the car together. Also was having some fuse issues, so shut it down about midway through the course, and actually a couple times. So a lot of points were left out there in practice, but now this is the acronym that is LCQ, the last chance qualifier.
Yeah, learned his trade on frozen lakes up in Sweden and Norway. In Norway, you need to drive on the lake, but in Sweden, you just need the neighbors.
Joaquim Vargaard underneath that angle grinder, 319,000 points. Now coming into that pier head wall ride. There are 6 sensors there. They're about a meter away.
And you saw that score jump up. He's collected the combo. He lit up all 6 lights, so there was 500,000 points for that.
Past that London telephone booth into the Undertaker. There are 5 sensors, 1 underneath, and then 1 on each corner, 1.29. This car is loud, you can barely hear yourself think, but Joaquim...
Thor himself has descended from the heavens and is hammering this course. It is an unbelievable noise.
This BMW M4 asking to stick it to the wall, and he does just that. We saw that earlier in practice, but takes a licking and keeps on ticking. 80,000 combo, that means he hit 3 of the 6. We've seen a lot of drivers hit the 6 in practice, but now he needs to do it, otherwise he is going to be watching from the sidelines.
And he went very, very light on that second pass, didn't get anywhere near enough out of the combo section there. He's got 40 seconds left, and he's going to need, I think, at least another 1.5 million out of this. And it looks like he's struggling at the moment. So yeah, second pass for the pier head wall ride.
These final 6 drivers, these LCQ, we've already seen 2 drivers go through. They're only vying for 2 spots because the top 6 from our first qualifying runs are already sitting waiting to see who they're going to be doing battle against in the Grade 8. Look at that, 107,000 under the angle grinder, 3,207,471.
I think he was listening to me. He's gone absolutely berserk through here, but the combo isn't paying in there. You're only allowed 2 shots at the combo. The sensors will still give it to you, but you can't have that multiplier. Makes it into the box just a little bit too late, but very, very impressive drive. Redemption is there for Joaquim Vargaard. The Norwegian gets a very strong score under his belt at the 3rd time of asking. BMW M4 took a little bit of a battering as well, didn't it?
Yeah, most definitely, and we'll see if that's enough, because Joaquim with that 3.367, we saw Fangadana with a 3.292, so we are trying to get into...
Well, he's beaten Fangadam Woolhouse, so that puts him into 3rd place. He's definitely out. Even though it was a good score, it was redemption. At the moment, we've got... it's Fangadan who's out. Joaquim Vargaard is in 2nd, and we've got Dean Carney in 1st. Next in, we've got Matt Carter, Great Britain's finest, ready to go in that Lexus IS 200.
Matt Carter has championship accolades under his belt, but he seems to be struggling a bit here. The car is gripping up. You'll see, ideally, comes out really loose, goes underneath that angle grinder and throws it out. But we've seen the attitude of the car just really correct and straighten out in a few different spots throughout the course. He is just fresh off of that private jet from Poland, alongside that of Peter Visick and James Dean, who won Drift Masters last night. So those 3 drivers making their way from Poland to here today.
Yeah, it's a big ask for Matt Carter. We've talked about this a little bit. He is one of the lightest on horsepower, only 550, so he's got to wring every ounce of power out of this beast.
And Matt Carter through that angle grinder, now hitting, there's some sensors there. There's a proximity right at the tip there. And it sounds like it went off, but did not accumulate any points here. Now into that pier side wall ride.
He's really struggling to get the angle on the car, isn't he? Just not, that tail isn't hanging out far enough.
And And truth be told, on that Pierhead wall ride, those sensors are, you don't have to be as close as opposed to the George's Dock wall ride. Those are, you have to be within a foot.
But it's harder because it isn't a constant curve. It's like an ellipse. So actually measuring the car and positioning it properly is very, very difficult.
All right, now approaching, this is what we're calling the George's Dock wall ride. And there it is. You see him coming to a halt, not maintaining that angle as its sensors really having a tough time here. And when, I was going to say, if he's going to throw in reverse, that is not a good sign. Barely just outside the 1 million point mark. Things are not looking good for Matt Carter.
No, this one's done, I think. Well, this brings me straight back thinking about the Dodge Viper and what we heard from Dean Carney on that one, because it's the power that you want in that tight space to be able to keep the wheels turning without the car moving.
Time's running out.
He says, you know what, I'm just going to park it. He had 12 seconds left. That is a lot of time. And with a score of only 1,062,000, that's going to be the end of the day for Carter and his Japspeed IS. So the lone British competitor really struggling with the course and the vehicle. A lot of grip there.
Okay, so as it stands at the moment, in the last chance qualifiers, so we've got 5 drivers here vying for that spot in the quarterfinals. We've got Carney on just shy of 4.2 million, looking in control. Oh wow, that's it.
Yeah.
So maybe it was mechanical, maybe it wasn't just an issue about power.
You saw his body language. He was saying, I'm out, giving the universal, it's done. And then you saw his head kind of shaking within the cockpit of that vehicle. So that'll be all she wrote. And kind of insult to injury here. We'll not be seeing competition. Matt Carter having to be a human power as opposed to horsepower.
Okay, so next driver in will be Mad Mike Quidette. This is his contest. The New Zealander driving the RX-8 Bad Bull. There are 3 cars that he has: the Bad Bull, the Rad Bull, and the Mad Bull. We've got the Bad Bull today, the RX-8, and it is, I mean, it's an impressive beast, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. I'm just trying to lay it all out here. We still have Kawabata after this as well. So Kawabata and Mad Mike, they are to go once again as well.
Or is it Asbo? I think it's Frederick Asbo.
Oh, you're right. It is Asbo. It is Asbo.
Kawabata made it. He was 6th. So it's Frederick Asbo and Mad Mike still to go. And at the moment, the score to beat is 3.192 million. And that is Fanger Dan Woolhouse. Oh, no, sorry. It's Joachim Vargaard on 3.367. That is the bubble score that you've got to beat. It's only $500,000 out of Mad Mike's reach. He was 2.837 million in the first round of qualifiers. So he's just got to find another $500,000 points out there, which with the scores we're seeing come in, it shouldn't be that difficult. Take it.
Yeah, so here is our next driver, Mad Mike Quidette. And this is LCQ, last chance qualifier for him to make it into his own event that he curated, but that does not mean he is going to win. He's your defending champion. He won in 2014 in his home city of Auckland. Can he do it again here on the streets of Liverpool? The Bad Bull, the RX-8, as opposed to the Rat Bull and the Mad Bull. Here comes the bull of them all. Right now, the Red Bull vehicle of Mad Mike Quidette, and this RX-8 throws it into that angle grinder, 297, out into that Pierhead wall ride. As you can see, he hits the sensors. That's the proximity sensors. It enters in. He does get it. About 200,000 points for him. Let's see if he can hit all 6, or each one is 20,000.
Beautiful style, angle, and line through there. 1.3 million. That is one of those threshold scores that we're looking for. And he's making the Undertaker pay. Really punishing him here. 1.5, 1.6 million. He's cranked up those 2 on the back there. Can he get the combo out of this? He needs to fire all 6 of those.
Wow, he finds himself under that Undertaker for quite some time, now approaching the Yellow Submarine. This worked out for Dean Carnage Carney, and Mike takes out that sensor and that cone. Looks like he is now going to make his way to the George's Dock wall ride, where this is where a lot of drivers get a lot of points.
This is what you've got to get. You need all 6 here. He's got the 80,000. Didn't see the 400,000. Can he do it again here? Second time lucky?
No, he does not. So there was an opportunity for him to get 400,000 points if he hit all 6, and he does not do it. So 2.7 million here. What is the score to beat here, Ed, as we got 20 seconds left in